got.
Hello, Abraxas Paranormal. What shall we be talking about today?
We are
I
going.
know what we're not going to be talking about. That green little thing popping out of your nose.
Why you gotta always pick on me? Why you always gotta pick on me about the green thing out of my nose? I'm
Why
gonna
you
go
acting
tell my
like,
mommy
why are you acting so much like a millennial?
because I got everything to bitch about. The fucking trees are fucking turning brown when they're supposed to be green. No, motherfuckers, it's about to be fall. They're supposed to turn fucking brown. Just saying. The biggest fucking thing with the damn millennials, they just I think they just gotta find things to bitch about instead of worrying about their own fucking lives and being successful and everything else. Millennials to me are a nowhere generation. And if that pisses people off too fucking bad, I mean, until you prove to me otherwise, you could never touch my damn generation because we actually don't go ahead and bitch and moan about the silliest, stupidest shit in the world. And millennials need to go ahead and grow a sack. Just saying.
Is that anything like them bitching about somebody not using a pronoun?
What's a pronoun?
Like they want to be called he or they or
He or him.
he or him
He, him, they, theirs, those.
and all that shit.
Well, I just think, hey, listen, you're either a fucking man, you're a fucking woman, or whatever the fuck you want to be. If I have to remember every fucking title of every fucking gender in the United States of America, we're fucked. Because I mean, hey, you can identify whatever the fuck you want to do and everything else, but these millennials, they take things to another fucking level,
Exactly.
another level,
I
and
agree.
and and then And then you wonder why you got so much division in the United States of America because of the fucking millennials are fucking they're every little thing that if it does not pertain to them or they don't agree with or whatever the case may be, they sit there and just cry, bitch, and moan about stupid shit. And it annoys the fuck out of me, to tell you the truth.
And they say it's all misinformation.
Misinformation my ass. The only thing they need to do, why don't they go ahead and just look up at fucking what is actual fucking real and what's not? I mean, they just want to fit things to their narratives. And millennials are, I mean, that generation, I swear to God, if someday just think a millennial in their mindset will eventually be a fucking president of the United States of America. God fucking help us. God fucking help us.
Like Tom.
Oh,
Tom
don't feel
McDonald.
bad because right after the millennials, you got what? The Zennials?
Yes.
Holy fuck, yes,
Oh,
that's
And
Kyle.
my kid wants to be a Gen X because he says his generation is stupid.
yeah.
Listen, the greatest generation, in my eyes, is the ones from World War II. We've discussed that before. Then comes my generation. We're badass motherfuckers. And then let me tell you,
I don't
the
give a fuck generation.
you want to get in my what? What do you want
I
to do?
said, no, I said we're the I just don't give a fuck generation.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, with these Gen Xers and everything else, I swear to God, they take things to a totally different level. They need to go ahead and just relax the fuck out a little bit. I mean, they're gonna give themselves a fucking heart attack way before their fucking age and everything else. I mean, Gen Xers to me, they they take things so fucking much to heart. God forbid you say something that is just a little bit off and you're joking around about something or whatever, all of a sudden you're just go ahead and you're marked as either a racist or you're marked as, a sexist or whatever the case may be. These Gen Xers, they got a name for fucking everything. Fuck, I don't even know how the fuck they even, if there's some of the shit that they even say is in the fucking dictionary. I
You
don't
mean
think so.
millennials?
Yeah, you mean
Yeah, that's what I mean. Millennials, not Gen
yeah.
Xers. Sorry, my bad.
I would
I'm
say
not
Generation X is a generation that has no fucking name.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
got mixed up, but I'm talking about the
Yes.
20 somethingers. The
We know.
20 somethingers. They're worse than damn an old man like me with fucking sometimers.
No,
That
not all of them. Because you go look at Madison, Dad. She's like 22 and she's got 2 jobs. So that's
she
like,
got yeah, and Madison drives fucking dead insane. That's what she does. She's like, hey, listen, I want to tell you about my dog. I want to tell you about my fucking singing. I want to tell you about my broken hand. I want to tell you about my broken ass. Listen, girl, I don't want to know about her damn broken ass. We all got a fucking broken ass. Is that not agreed?
Right. They're all
Okay.
cracked one way or another.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the way we are, I mean, just think we got three crackpots sitting on there complaining about that damn young generation that I think, I swear to, they're going to get us into a World War III. I think that damn generation, if they ever get in there, they're going to get us into a very bad situation.
Biden is doing a very
Hey,
good job.
you want to know something? We would lose that war for the simple reason all they have to do is write their battle plans down in cursive.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They're done. I mean, and you know, it's so true because I can ask Kyle, who's that generation or whatever, and ask him, hey, can you go ahead and write it out in cursive and everything else? He literally will tell you what's cursive. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What is cursive? I mean, that's when writing is simple. Well, no, I just print it. Listen, any fucking baboon fucking monkey can fucking print. Just saying.
Yep. Well,
They don't teach them how to
stopped
write it, read it, or anything.
because I was watching this one comedian. She's like, they can't read road maps. They can't. Then I'm like, oh my god, she's so true. It's true. Road maps. What was it? Cursive.
They don't know how to self-address an envelope.
Yeah.
They can't read a normal wall clock with hands on it.
Everything.
Digital society has caused this generation to be lazy. Even when they want to get something to eat. Well, we're just gonna Uber it. Uber it. Get off your lazy fucking ass, jump in the goddamn car and go get yourself something fucking to eat. Everything's fucking Uber. What the fuck? They're making society to where you just stay home, and then they wonder why people cannot go ahead and communicate with each other when they get around each other because of fucking all this technical shit that they got out there that you don't even have to leave your fucking house to do. But that generation, they love it. They're like, shit, I can just play my Nintendo. I can just go ahead and listen to my music, and I ain't got to get out of my house and actually be around other human beings. And that's why that generation blows donkey ass. Okay.
And then I mean, you
So-
talk about like VCRs and stuff like that. I'm like, huh? What's
What's
that?
that?
A cassette
But at
recorder?
least our kids knew what that shit was.
We told Lunatic mom you need to get a rotary phone and have Kyle dial a number.
Hi, Ma. I
He'd be
think
like,
that's Ma.
"Huh? What?
No, that was Amber because
Oh.
she had to go to her school day because she's a teacher, and today was the first day all the teachers get together. So she's all pretty and all nice and dressed and everything else.
Sorry, Amber. Hi.
And just think, she is teaching that next generation, the real young generation, whatever the fuck they're going to call themselves. I don't know. I have no
Oh,
idea.
there is a name for it. I think it's
Alpha?
Alpha.
I call them zoology. That's what the fuck they're going to be called. Huh, because
They're the
trust
ones
me.
that can't get a job yet.
But just think about the people that are in their 20s and everything else. God forbid you actually have a real heart to heart, real conversation. They don't know how to deal with their feelings. They don't.
Right.
They don't. They have no idea how to deal with feelings. And I get it. It takes time as you're growing up and everything else. But that generation, I think by the time they're damn 40, 50 years old, they're going to be asking their kids, can I do something? They're going to ask them for permission instead of them dictating the law in their homes. I really believe that. I think that generation is fucked as far as teaching the next generation what hard work is and everything else.
Yeah. My son Austin, he can't hardly deal with his feelings either, and it's like
Don't
something's
blame
gotta
me.
give, no.
She's looking at me. She's blaming me for this
no.
shit.
No, there's a lot of stuff. Chris.
Yeah,
You're-
but you
you're
enjoyed
the
every
dad.
blame I gave you.
You're their dad. What can I say?
You are the sperm. You are the sperm cell. Just thought I'd let you know. She just let it creep on in so that she got pregnant. So just thought I'd let you know that.
Oh God.
Oh.
But I mean, there's not many kids that have good jobs. Like I mean,
No.
Madison's got 2 jobs. Austin's been working double shifts. There
Yeah.
are kids out there that
Don't
do
want to
have
work,
jobs like
period.
That, but then there's some that are just like, I don't want to work. I'm gonna live off mommy and daddy's money.
And I also believe in that it's also the responsibility of the parents to go ahead and teach these young generations and everything else. And don't be so damn given into everything that they fucking want, because we are creating the previous generation. I mean, if you go ahead and put a more stiffer hand and everything, no, you cannot do that. No, you cannot have that. No, this is what you're going to do to deserve that. You're going to go out and you're going to do what I tell you to do. You're going to get an allowance or whatever the case may be. And you're going to go ahead and do exactly what I'm telling you, and then you're going to go ahead and get it. But a lot of parents nowadays, and I blame the whatever generation now in their 40s and stuff, that they're too giving of the younger generation and everything else. They
Leave me
just
out of this, Dad.
I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying you
Oh,
guys,
Right.
no,
but
I'm
I'm just
guilty of it.
generalizing. I'm just
I'm
generalizing.
I'm
We're
guilty of it,
guilty, but at least
but our kids have a good head on their shoulders.
they
Yes,
have
they
a
do.
good head.
Me too.
They're willing to help people.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
them want to help people more than they should,
What do you mean?
like Austin,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
letting
Austin,
people
he's
move in and then they go on ahead and smoking their
right.
Mary Jane.
meth
Whatever.
Oh,
That was my.
that's even more serious shit, buddy.
in their apartment. And down here, it sucks that there's squatter rights.
What?
Yeah, there's a thing called squatter rights down here.
Most of
Really?
If somebody takes over a place and lives there for a month and get their mail delivered, they have all rights to the area.
Oh wow. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So it
Mm,
took them about 3 months to get them the fuck out.
no shit. Holy fuck. But with the generation that we're talking about and everything else, they again, they've had everything given to them. They don't know what it's like to go ahead and actually have to work hard and for what they get and everything else, because mommy and daddy is giving them everything. And poor little Timmy, poor little Melissa, whatever the key, I'm just making up names right now.
in my name. What did I do?
I did not mean you, sweetheart. Sweetheart, I did not mean you. I'm just making up a name right now. But
Well,
I
so
mean,
look it up,
But it
but
was
I'm right
funny.
here.
that did just come off the top of my fucking tongue too. But all the bullshit aside, I mean, today's generation, I'm actually scared of the future of this generation, because I'm sorry, their work ethic is horrible. In my eyes, it's horrible. I mean, overall, I'm not saying every last one of them are
Right.
the same. I'm just generalizing. But
Just
that
overall.
that generation, I mean, God forbid you say the wrong thing up on social media, you say something that you didn't mean it in that text, and they'll twist and turn it and make it out like as if you're some type of fucking animal or whatever the case may be, because that generation is to me is the wah wah generation. Wah 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 wah. That's all they do is whine 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 whine.
What's that one song that Tom McDonald has about you're so nah 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 or what I don't know. You're so wah wah wah. I don't know.
I don't
When
know.
he said that, it reminded me of that song.
I mean, put a fucking pacifier on them, take off their fucking underwear, put a fucking diaper on them, because it's fuck. They need to go back to fucking being fucking born so that they can go ahead and relearn everything of what is actually as you're growing. You want to be treated like a grown up, then act like a fucking grown up. That's the way I look at it.
I seen a TikTok video, okay? They got one person walk out as Gen X. They hit the door, look at it, and keep going. Millennial walks out, hits the door, and goes, "Ow!" and keeps going. Then they get someone to play a Zennial. They walk out and start screaming, grabbing their midsection, say, "Oh, my vagina hurts!" And it's a boy.
Well,
Holy fuck.
okay. Funny
Yeah.
story. Austin was about like 8, and he went through the sex ed, right? Well, he's telling me about it, and then we're going down the road, and we hit a bump, and Cody, he's like 5. He's like, "Oh, my vagina hurt." Oh my god, I busted up laughing. I'm like, "Cody, you don't have that."
Wow. Wow.
But the shit, the darndest things that kids say when they're really young.
Well, when Kyle was young, he would always used to turn around like if he said like Snickers, he always would say Ickers, Ickers, Ickers. I'm like, what the fuck's an Icker? And then my wife would be like, well, he means Snicker. I said, then why don't he fucking say Snicker then? He's already 5 years old. He should be able to say Snicker with an S. Do you correct him? Remember, it's our job to go ahead and teach and everything else. And it's our job to go ahead and teach these damn young ass generations. As I said before, I feel so bad for this damn generation that's in their 20s now coming up. I feel so bad because I mean they have had everything given to them. They didn't have to actually even learn anything because everything is all computerized. Computerized has made that generation stupid. Like if the grid went down, if the grid went down, all right, you guys and myself can easily go to a pen and paper and do things. We can do our own math. We can go ahead and figure things out with a pen and a piece of paper. Nowadays, these motherfuckers, they think a pencil is something that they go ahead and beat their meat with or something. I have no fucking clue. Just saying, just saying. They have no
Well,
sense. They have no sense.
my question is that, like, I mean, they've got a lot of like, getting paid by your check card or whatever, all that stuff. But there are some places that have actual checks that they hand out. How do they sign, or how do they do the cursive if nobody knows what it is?
They don't. They draw pictures on them.
Boom.
Right.
Right, right, right. You're 100% right. They draw a fucking picture on it and everything else. Because believe it or not, even with Kyle's ass, he got a check one time and he wanted to deposit in his bank. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll take you to the bank. I said, did you sign the back of the check? What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, you have to sign the back. You got to look where it says you got to endorse it so that you're giving permission for wherever it's going. If you're signing it over to somebody else or you're signing it into a bank, he doesn't even have no damn enough sense to go ahead and figure that damn shit out. And I scratch my head at this. I really do.
I
I
mean,
really do.
nowadays, like with the check cards and everything, it's all electronic, you know. And I don't know what would happen if like the banking systems all go down. I don't know, what's gonna happen then. Because
I think that generation will be fucked, tell you the truth. I think it'd be fucked. I mean, they have no clue how to go ahead and live, on the simplest of terms. I mean, God forbid you say, hey, go make some mac and cheese or something. They're like, fuck no, I'll fucking just order it by Uber and get it from fucking Wendy's or something. I ain't got to do nothing. I mean, the women nowadays, I mean, especially that generation, shit, the women probably can't cook worth a fuck because they want to just go ahead and, wow, welcome back, big boy. Welcome
that was
back.
a hell of a landing.
Yeah,
Jesus
that
Christ,
was,
could
that
land
was,
that up on the floor. Fuck.
that was like a 747 inlanding. They had a rough fucking coming down. Holy fuck.
See,
Missy's foot was in the way of my lockbox.
Oh yeah, blame her. It's okay. I know.
So,
I know.
look,
You sound like this generation we're talking about. Blame others instead of ourselves. Okay.
go on with what you were saying about the mac and cheese and the Uber.
Yeah, that they instead of making anything or whatever, this shit, the generation that's coming up now, yeah, everything's gonna be fucking hand given to them. They have no clue about anything. I'm sorry, that generation to me, I call it the lost generation. Personally, that's my personal opinion. Probably gonna piss some people off, but hey,
Yeah,
I'm speaking truth. I went ahead and with my older kids and everything, they're the other generation you talk about. Then you got Kyle and you got Lawrence that are this generation you're talking about. And like, see, that's one thing I've always gotten confused with Gen X, X Men, and everything else. Hey, is there ever going to be a fucking generation called X Men or something? I don't know.
there might be.
I don't know.
But
I'm just saying.
anyways, with the whole picture thing that I was telling you about, I was working at Domino's at the time. It was right after we moved down here. And I said, go ahead and sign the pad. And the guy drew a penis on it. It's like, this is not a signature. Somebody said you cannot tell him that because it's legal. Are you fucking serious?
Someone drew a penis.
As their signature.
Well, maybe their name is Dick Van Winkle or something. I don't know.
It's like, are you fucking serious? They can actually sign their receipts like that? They said, yeah.
Wow, wow. Well, well, whoever allows that's a fucking oblivious fucking idiot. Personally, I mean,
Like, to make it easier for me, they know it's hard for me to sign, right? So all I gotta do is put an X. And they said that's fine.
so what happens if my name is fuck you? Can I just go like that? Like, say I'm Chinese and my name is fuck you or fuck you or some shit like that. Do I just go like
Yeah.
this and that's my name and draw a middle
Yep.
finger and that's acceptable?
Yup.
No, ain't this some shit? Ain't this some shit? Now we can fucking do color combinations and put the numbers together and everything else. Fuck, these damn kids can't even put together if it was a coloring book and it was marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll probably just go, well, it's easier just to go from 1 to fucking 5 instead of connecting all the dots. This generation is pampered. They are pampered and pampered and pampered.
See, now our boys, they know how to cook. So, well, Austin cooks anyway for them because Taylor's like, I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook. I want to go out.
But there's nothing wrong with that, honey. That's because you taught them right. But most mommy and daddies and everything else, what
Well,
I
she
see
cooked
out
for
there,
grandma for a while too.
and
So,
God forbid, that generation, they do something wrong or whatever, then the parents turn around and back up what they're saying. Well, I punched that kid dead in the face and everything else. Why? What did he do to you? Well, he went ahead and said that he didn't like my clothes I had on. And you punched him in the face for that, and that's okay. You panty weight fucking over exaggerating fucking generation. That's what they are. They take everything completely out of context. They whine about everything going on in society, and but then when you ask them, "Hey, what are you gonna do to fix it?" Well, I ain't gonna do shit. Hey, you gonna vote? No, I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna do none of that. Well, what the fuck did you think was gonna fucking happen? If you don't vote, you don't, and you got all these opinions, but you won't take your lazy asses off the fucking couch from playing your goddamn PS4, Nintendo, or whatever the fuck else you're doing. Well, sorry, then you got to just shut the fuck up and you ain't got nothing to bitch about what the fuck's going on in society. You got nothing to bitch about, nothing, because you ain't doing nothing to change it except sitting on your lazy asses and watching fucking TV. That's all you're fucking doing.
right.
Exactly.
That one line in that one song Tom has, the one that Adam's singing, the bar he's singing, it says something about complaining mom, talk about privilege on your phone, and then I'm like, damn, that's right.
It's true. It's
That's
true.
all they know how to do is complain, you know.
But I'll tell
But
you what, this
But
damn generation makes me wanna vomit. They make me wanna fucking vomit. Almost makes me want me to punch my own fucking computer as I'm telling myself this.
the videos that I've
no, don't
seen,
do that.
You know, I,
the videos that I've seen, Tom saying, "Have you seen our generation or the next generation? Do you really want to save the world after that?"
here, if I got a pillbox, right, I got a pillbox. If this was a generation, whatever the fuck they are, and everything else, they'd be like, "Oh, that's nice. That's a calendar that I can have from Monday through Sunday." Motherfucker, there's only 7 fucking days in the fucking week anyway. It's just let me know how many pills I took for that day and everything else. But these fucking people would turn around and think it's a fuccking calendar. Just saying.
They're kind
Now,
of
doesn't that make you feel like you're getting old?
Getting, I'm fucking beyond old, buddy. Me and the dinosaurs. Hey, I understand dinosaur.
caveman. Or
I think that's caveman
me
instead of
and
dinosaur.
you and mom are gonna go upstairs and
Hey, listen, you never know. You never know. But yes, that is caveman. But caveman were around with the dinosaurs. So
yep,
hmm,
sure.
that's how we do
I
with
want
Pikachu.
dinosaurs and we're like, rah. I guess
Rawr.
oh my god.
Doesn't that sound like millennial? Rawr.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So now we're gonna say Missy is becoming a trans millennial. Oh wow. I
Oh,
I I I might hurt their
don't give
feelings.
any more ideas to that community.
Are you
Okay?
sure it's trans millennial or trans zennial?
Don't give them any more
Zennial,
ideas.
millennial, whatever. They've got more damn names discussing anything, I swear. And it's that damn generation. They love to go ahead and just put tags on it and everything else. How about just be a young man or a young woman? Is that
That's why I'm
possible? Is
saying
that possible?
any more ideas.
Not anymore because they got all their fucking pronouns to go along with it.
Pronouns, adverbs, adjectives, the whole
Yeah,
fucking nine
Oh,
yards.
yeah.
no. Get on him and tell him he needs to make me a shirt. Do your pronouns make you feel special? Think again.
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
Here's
That's
one.
good.
Your neighboring state,
Yeah.
just across the big blue lake there,
Michigan, yeah.
they are wanting to fine people $10,000 in jail time for mispronouncing people.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
don't you think something like that would make people not want to talk to you? I mean, isn't there enough of not communicating with people? I mean, it's like they're trying to make it where no one wants to say shit to anybody and just go on about your day.
Yep, yep.
No
And then
matter
you
what
want,
you're doing. No, what?
and then you, and then you wonder why you got all this drug use. You got all this people that are going out and committing mass murders and everything else. Because
Hello,
people,
behind in
people,
the bathroom.
whoever's in that bathroom, I don't know.
I think it was
But
Kyle that went in. I'm not
no,
sure.
them fucking we ain't saying hello to him. Let him be on his merry fucking way. He's one of them fucking problems that we got going on in the fucking world right now. Anyway, just saying. But at the end of the day, the generation that's coming up and everything else, you need a lot of help. And listen up, there's you still got hope. You still got hope. But enough of all your fucking panty weight crying fucking shit and everything else. You got to grow a sack or grow a bigger vagina, whatever species you come from, and everything else. You need to grow the fuck up. Grow up fast.
Exactly.
And that's before counterculture kicks your ass.
Hey, listen, my generation, we look at all the previous generations and everything else. And like I said, we were brought up by World War II vets and everything else. And that's why we're a little bit different species and everything else. And then we went ahead and did the next generation after us coming up, which is my kids, my older ones and everything, and there I already started seeing it, and I'm kind of at blame too because I wanted to give my kids more than I ever had and everything. So I wanted to give them more and everything else. Actually, that's Mama. That
Oh,
you
hi,
called
Mama.
you you called Mama Kyle.
Well,
Oh,
it looked like
oh,
she had short hair.
oh, yeah. Sure, try to get yourself out of this one, Chris. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I let Mama know.
No,
Mm.
no.
Hey, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell her to go to this part of this fucking thing, and I'm gonna be like, he called you Kyle, and I got it on proof on tape. Hmm.
Let me cut that spot out before I
No,
You can't
get her reaction about you calling her Kyle. She'll be like, "Oh hell no! Don't you dare call me him. I'm not Kyle." Mm.
She'll be smacking you upside the head with a pan.
But yeah,
Like Dad.
I think Labor Day weekend when we do that 12-hour stream,
That's a
I
long
think
stream, buddy. You're gonna be able to handle 12 hours. I mean, I know you think it's easy, but
I've
by
done
the
it already.
Yeah, we did.
no,
But we play videos and take a break.
No,
and
we
eat
did
lunch.
play videos.
I thought we did.
No, we did a strict panel one.
well,
12
I
hours.
I give you my word, I will come up on it, but I also will give you my word, I won't be there 12 fucking hours.
That's
I'll
fine.
give you my word on that.
I'm thinking about doing it a little different this time. Instead of having it just a straight panel, I'm going to pull out some of my older videos and play them. And then if you're okay, I'll pull out your older videos and play them up there.
Like I care.
I know you don't, but still, this way there's proof that I asked again.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You better have that. You better have that. You need proof on nowadays shit and everything else. For
But
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
I'll go
All
ahead.
right, well, I look forward to that. So if you want to wrap up this video and everything, because I know you do have to go to work, and I have to get my happy ass getting ready to go down and everything. But like I said, feel free
Yes,
if you want
I
to
do
you
want
want
to
to do a
know
couple.
where you're going down. Okay. I mean, what you might do or your own business there.
Shit, leave sleeping dogs lie. Okay, leave sleeping dogs lie. I've said it a million times. Used for pissing only right now. That other thing is all just my machoism coming out. And but there ain't shit there ain't none. No, no,
Come on,
no.
end it, Chris. You got to say your final.
It's Mr. Lunatic Dad's final
Your
thoughts. The
final
man in the
thought.
middle
Yes,
lesson.
my final thoughts are plain and simple. You freaking Gen Xers, you need to grow a
Oh,
sack.
millennial.
Millennials.
Millennials, oh fuck, man! I keep on forgetting. I told you these damn names. It doesn't take me long to fucking fuck up already. My damn goodbye speech.
It's okay.
Listen, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Grow a sack, relax, quit damn over analyzing everything that happens in your life, and quit blaming other people for why you are fucking up. It's not anybody else's fault but your own. But I will say this, I got hope for you guys. I still got hope for you guys. But that is up to you to go ahead and make the changes in your life. And I do want to thank Abraxas Paranormal, Chris and Missy, for letting Lunatic Dad grace me on their channel for more of this beautiful content that we are busting out. Look forward to much, much more coming out and everything else. We're going to go ahead and take over the fucking YouTube fucking world if you allow us to. We're actually good. You know it. Give that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for my peeps of Brex's Paranormal. Thank you very much. And until the next time, I'll turn it over to Chris and Missy.
Okay, guys, I just want to say to all you millennials, quit being so sensitive. Love and light to everybody. Thank you for coming in.
Much love to each and every one of you that watches this. It's always a pleasure to have the man, the myth, the legend himself up here, as in Lunatic Dad, while he's licking his lips and trying to lick the air, touch his nose with his tongue, and all that wonderful crap. Now he's showing his boobies. Ooh.
Look at the gray. That proves I'm old. Look at the gray. Oh,
I'm trying
shit. My lord, man. My lord, man.
Anyways, millennials, zennials, you guys need to grow the fuck up for one. And no, I'm not talking about all of them.
Nope.
Just the ones that think we owe you something. Because tell you the truth, we don't owe you jack fucking shit.
Nope.
We were raised to take care of our own, to support our own. If you got hurt, rub some dirt on it. Get over it. If you're going to cry, fucking build a bridge over a river and get the fuck over it. For the simple reason, nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. Literally. Nobody gives a rat's ass about your damn fucking feelings. It's hard to hear it. I know it is. But you are going to have to get over it.
Okay.
On top of the ones that act like a human and not complain, not whine. Try to help these other ones. Please.
Please.
Because right now there ain't no help for them. For the simple reason, what you got with the millennials and zennials now is they're attending a class called How to Be a Fucking Karen.
Or Kevin.
Nobody gives a shit about your feelings. We have a First Amendment for a reason. It's called freedom of fucking speech, freedom of press, freedom to say what the fuck I want if it hurts your feelings.
Okay.
With that being said, guys, much love and peace. As soon as I find my pointer.